Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of blades to bring you the top 10 deadliest knives ever created. These aren't just sharp pieces of metal. These are instruments of history, forged in fire and tested in the crucible of combat. We're talking about knives that have earned their place in legend, feared and respected for their lethality. Over centuries, different cultures have honed their skills in crafting blades, each with its own unique design and purpose. Some are designed for swift, silent takedowns, while others are brutal weapons of war capable of cleaving through bone and steel. But they all share one thing in common: in the right hands, they are absolutely deadly. So, whether you're a history buff, a blade enthusiast, or just curious about the weapons that have shaped our world, get ready for a wild ride. Stay tuned to see which knife takes the #1 spot. First up, we have the karambit, a blade that's as beautiful as it is deadly. Hailing from the jungles of Southeast Asia, this knife is a testament to the ingenuity and ferocity of the warriors who wielded it. Just look at the shape of that curved blade. It's not designed for stabbing, it's designed for ripping and tearing. The karambit's design is inspired by the claws of a tiger, and believe me, it's just as lethal. That curved blade, sharpened on the inside edge, allows for devastating, slashing attacks, opening up arteries and disabling opponents with terrifying efficiency. And that ring at the end of the handle, that's not just for show. That ring gives you an incredible grip on the knife, making it almost impossible to disarm. You can swing it, flip it, trap an opponent's weapon. The karambit becomes an extension of your hand. It's quick, it's agile, and in close quarters, it's a game changer. The karambit is a weapon that demands respect, not just for its lethality, but for the skill and artistry that goes into mastering it. So remember the karambit, the tiger claw of death. Next, we journey to the foothills of the Himalayas, home to the legendary Gurkha warriors and their iconic blade, the kukri. This is a knife that needs no introduction. It's a symbol of courage, strength, and sheer ferocity. The kukri is instantly recognizable with its distinctive curved blade, wider at the tip than the base. It's a design that has remained largely unchanged for centuries, a testament to its effectiveness in combat. The Gurkhas, known for their unmatched bravery and fighting prowess, have wielded the kukri with deadly efficiency for centuries. It's said that a Gurkha never draws his kukri unless he intends to use it, and once drawn, it must taste blood before it's sheathed again. But the kukri isn't just a weapon of war, it's a versatile tool used for everything from chopping wood to clearing brush. The weight, the balance, the power, it's all there. It's no wonder the kukri is so feared and respected. So there you have it, the kukri, the blade of the Gurkhas. Now we turn our attention to a blade forged in the fires of World War II, the Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife. A weapon born from necessity, for those who operate in the shadows. Picture this: the dead of night, enemy territory, and you're a British commando. You need a weapon as silent as the night itself. Developed by Fairbairn and Sykes, designed to kill quietly and effectively. Its long, narrow blade was optimized for penetration, a surgical instrument of war. The Fairbairn Sykes was a weapon of whispers, a harbinger of death. Chapter 4. The Bowie Knife, a legend forged in the American frontier. We journey now to the rugged heart of America, to the frontier where legends were made and broken, and where one knife became synonymous with grit, determination, and raw power: the Bowie knife. This wasn't just a blade, it was a statement. The Bowie knife, named after the legendary frontiersman Jim Bowie, is a knife that needs no introduction. Its broad, clip-point blade, often with a sharpened top edge, was as versatile as the men who carried it. It could skin a deer, chop wood, dig a fire pit, and oh yeah, it could definitely hold its own in a fight. This was a knife that embodied the spirit of the American West. It was big, it was bold, and it wasn't afraid of a little hard work. The Bowie knife wasn't just a tool for survival. It was a symbol of freedom, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of the American frontiersman. So, remember the Bowie knife, the legend forged in the American frontier. Chapter 5. The Stiletto, a silent dagger with a deadly purpose. From the untamed wilderness, we travel to the shadowy streets of Renaissance Italy, where another deadly blade earned its reputation: the stiletto. This isn't a tool for chopping wood or skinning game. This is a weapon of stealth designed for one purpose: to eliminate an enemy swiftly and silently. The stiletto is all about elegance and lethality. Its long, slender blade, often triangular in shape, is designed for piercing, not slashing. It's a weapon that slips between ribs, bypasses armor and finds its mark with deadly accuracy. Imagine this. You're walking down a dimly lit street, the cobblestones slick with rain. Suddenly, a figure emerges from the shadows, a flash of steel catching your eye. Before you can react, you feel a sharp, piercing pain in your chest. The stiletto has found its mark. This was the weapon of choice for assassins, and those who sought to settle scores quietly. So, remember the stiletto, the silent dagger with a deadly purpose. Chapter 6. The push dagger, small but mighty. Don't let its size fool you. The push dagger, also known as a T-handled knife, packs a serious punch. This unassuming blade might not have the historical grandeur of the kukri or the Bowie knife, but when it comes to self-defense, it's a force to be reckoned with. This compact weapon is designed for one purpose: close quarters combat. Its unique T-shaped handle allows for a powerful thrusting motion, delivering maximum force with minimal effort. It's a weapon that can be concealed easily in a pocket or waistband, ready to be deployed in an instant. The element of surprise is on your side, and the push dagger gives you the advantage you need to escape. Don't underestimate the power of this small but mighty blade. Sometimes the smallest weapons can be the most effective. Chapter 7. The Balisong, the Butterfly Knife's Dance of Death. From the close quarters combat of the push dagger, we travel to the Philippines, home of the Balisong, better known as the butterfly knife. This is a blade that's as beautiful to watch as it is deadly to face. It's a weapon that demands skill, agility, and a certain flair for the dramatic. The Balisong is instantly recognizable with its two-part handle that rotates around the tang of the blade. When closed, the blade is concealed within the handles, giving it a deceptively harmless appearance. But in the hands of a skilled practitioner, the Balisong transforms into a blur of motion, the blade snapping open with a flick of the wrist. Imagine this: you're facing an opponent armed with a Balisong. They move with a dancer's grace, the blade flashing in the sunlight as they manipulate the handles with lightning-fast precision. It's mesmerizing, hypnotic, and utterly terrifying. The Balisong is a weapon that commands respect, not just for its lethality, but for the artistry and skill required to wield it effectively. So remember the Balisong, the butterfly knife's dance of death. Chapter 8. The K-Bar, a Marine's best friend. The K-Bar is synonymous with the grit and fighting spirit of the United States Marine Corps. It's a symbol of brotherhood, courage, and unwavering resolve. Adopted during World War II, it became a trusted companion for Marines. Designed for close quarters combat, it withstands the harshest conditions. The 7-inch blade is versatile, capable of slashing and thrusting. It's a tool that inspires confidence, a true Marine's best friend. More than just a blade, it symbolizes the Marine Corps' fighting spirit. Chapter 9. The Machete, more than just a tool. We journey now to the heart of the jungle, to the sweltering heat and dense foliage where one blade reigns supreme: the machete. This isn't just a knife, it's a way of life. A tool that's as versatile as it is deadly. The machete needs no fancy introduction. Its long, broad blade, often with a gentle curve, is instantly recognizable. It's a tool that's been used for centuries by farmers, laborers, and warriors alike. It can clear brush, chop wood, harvest crops, and yes, it can also hold its own in a fight. The machete's weight and balance make it an extension of your arm, each swing effortlessly clearing a path forward. In the hands of a skilled user, its long reach and powerful swing can inflict devastating blows. The machete is a reminder that sometimes the most effective tools are the ones that are simple, versatile, and readily available. Chapter 10. The Gladius, the Roar of Rome's Short Sword. We travel back in time now, to the ancient battlefields of the Roman Empire, where legions of soldiers marched to war, armed with a blade that struck fear into the hearts of their enemies, the gladius. This wasn't just a sword, it was a symbol of Roman might, discipline, and unwavering resolve. The gladius, a double-edged short sword with a broad, tapering blade, was the weapon of choice for Roman legionaries for centuries. It was designed for close-quarters combat, for thrusting and stabbing, and it proved to be incredibly effective in the hands of Rome's highly trained soldiers. The gladius's design was all about efficiency in close combat. Its broad blade could deliver devastating thrusts, capable of piercing shields and armor. Its short length made it incredibly maneuverable, perfect for the tight formations and brutal hand-to-hand fighting that characterized Roman warfare. The gladius is a reminder that sometimes the simplest designs are the most effective. It's a symbol of an empire that conquered much of the known world, leaving an indelible mark on history. Outrow which blade reigns supreme. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on the deadliest weapons in history. Let us know in the comments which knife you think is the deadliest. We've explored a diverse array of blades from across the globe and throughout history, each with its own unique design, purpose, and legacy of lethality. From the curved, slashing karambit to the Roman gladius, these knives have shaped battles, cultures, and the very course of history. But remember, a knife is just a tool. Its true deadliness lies in the hands of its wielder, in their skill, their intent, and their understanding of the weapon's capabilities. So appreciate the craftsmanship, respect the history, and always remember the